What's going on, guys? So the biggest question I always get is how do I light my van up at night when I don't have solar? I don't have solar at the moment right now because I just can't afford it. It is kind of pricey, and I'm kind of trying to keep it a budget build at the moment. I have been saving for solar, but at this given time, I do not have solar. Alright, so there's three main lights that I use in my van. One of them I've been using ever since I've built the van, and I have two new ones I want to show you guys that are super cool, and I just figured out about the one, and it's definitely a must if you guys want to run lights without directly putting it into a battery like solar. If you just want to run them off AA's or AAA's or whatever battery source the component needs to run. These right here are the first ones I've used. I got these from Home Depot. They're just little, there's about 5 little LEDs in there, and they take 3 AAA's. The problem with these was there used to be a little cap right here, and it kept breaking. So what I did was I just tried putting a piece of Velcro right here and Velcroing them up, and that didn't hold either. I do not recommend these if you see them at Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever. They don't last. They do not last. It is cool though because they have this little remote that turns them on and off. But I mean, for the price you pay, I think it was like $35 for 3 of them, and it's just not worth it. So that's why I took them all out of my van. And even when I was driving, even with that little Velcro on there, even when I was driving, they would always fall off. And that's definitely one thing I hated is they would always fall off, and I'd have to stick them back up, or they'd fall off and all the batteries would fall out of them. So I would not recommend these, but I am showing you guys that I did use them just because I have them still. Next up is the thing that I've always used, and it is a black diamond lantern. I have 2 of these. They are kind of pricey. I think they're about $30 each. They're 150 lumens. So you can, there's a little button right here that you can click. That's on right now. You can't. It's kind of hard to see it because it's so light out, but they do dim down to like pretty much nothing. Then you can hold it and they dim back up. One thing I do want to recommend if you are getting a bunch of different lights with batteries, try to keep it all the same. Like all mine right now, I don't have my rechargeables, but all mine are AA's, and I have rechargeable batteries on like a pack that has 6. So I mean, these last a long time. Like the batteries in them last a long time. But if you want to keep it all the same battery, so you don't have to get a charger for AAA's and a charger for AA's, just get all AA's just to look on the package before you buy it. It also comes with this little hook, and that's how I hang them up in my van. And these are 150 lumens each, so 300 together. I really like these, and they have a nice little white box on the outside right here you can see, and it just allows more soft light. It's not a harsh light pointing down on you. It really opens up the light for the whole area that you are trying to light. Next up, I got this new light that I picked up recently from Walmart. This is a General Mills LED battery powered light. It takes 6 AA's. This thing is super bright. It is, I'm pretty sure it's 150 lumens, but I feel like it's more. It's a lot brighter. I don't know if it's because the LEDs they're not covered with anything, but this is all touch, so there's a little activation type thing right there, and you just tap it and it lights up. And this was, I think, $12. If I knew about these before I bought these, I would definitely have got these. They're a lot more slim, and they come with a sticky part on the back, or you can drill the 2 little screws it comes with, and you can slide it in that way. So I would, if I were to go with all these, I'd get about 4 of them. I think 4 would light it up really nice, and just get some good rechargeable batteries, and they'll last a long time. And the last type of light that I use is this new one I just picked up. It is kind of pricey. I had a gift card for the place where I got it, so that's why it didn't really seem too pricey to me at the time. And it's this Goal Zero, and it's called the Lighthouse 250. This thing is really cool. It features these drop down legs right here where you can stand it on a table. It also has a loop where you can hang it up. The light, it has a turbo and a double-sided turbo. So one you would turn like this and it just lights up just the front. I don't know if you can, kind of hard to see, but it's just the front half that's light. Then if you turn it the other way, it's the whole thing. And this is 350 lumens. I would put this on my like counter and just stand it up like this. And what's cool about this too is it has a rechargeable battery inside. So you just get this USB cord that comes attached to it, and you'd plug this in to an some sort of USB output. If you have it on your car, stereo, whatever, you can just plug it in and it charges it. It also has an emergency light on top, and it also has, this is my favorite part about it, it also has a USB 1.5 amp where you can charge your phone, your GoPros, anything that's USB, you can charge it. I was running my fan off this for a while because I have a USB fan, so I would plug it into here at night and have this just on to read a book or whatnot, and it lasts a long time. This battery in it lasts a long time. It has all the information on the bottom, which is kind of cool. And last thing that is super cool about it is if you're off grid, you can't plug this in, it has a crank. So you would just crank it up to get battery power. And cranking it for 1 minute gives you 10 minutes of light, which is really, really cool. It's pretty small too. So I think this was about closer to $100 Canadian. It is pretty steep for a light, but it's more than just a light. Those are my lights that I use for my van. If you guys have any questions or any recommendations for other people to check out, I'm going to leave all the links to the lights that I have down in the description so you can check them out. So yeah, hope everyone has a good day. Until next time, take it easy, guys.